Hello, I'm Vane and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be kind of a redo of a video I made back in February, I think. And the reason I have to redo part of it is because my audio didn't work. So ever since then I check to make sure my audio is working before I film a whole video, but I didn't for that video, so everything was silent. So I can use the videos I took of the outfits that I came up with, but I'm redoing the talking parts. So yeah, that's what this video is going to be. So if I seem like I don't know exactly, if I can't remember something exactly, it's because I did it months ago. Anyway, the concept for that video was dressing like my Pinterest. So different pictures that popped up on my Pinterest board, or my Pinterest, like, I don't know what it's called, page, random explore, maybe that's what it's called. So going off of what I've already put into different boards, like the fashion I like, so I pretty much wanted to focus on goth fashion, so that's what this video is going to be. And yeah, I have different images that I took inspiration from and created some outfits. So let's get on to the first outfit. Okay, I'm going to put the image that I'm going to go off onto the side here. I guess I'll put it on this side. So the first image looks, I don't know exactly when these are from, because people could like fake it being from an older era, but this kind of looks like it could be the early 2000s to me. So this is what I'm going to style. This person has a really cool red shirt that I don't have, but I do have this red shirt. I thought that would work pretty nicely. The skirt has a slit in it, or a vent, and all I had with that was this slip skirt. I just paired it with sheer black tights. And I don't have any cool gloves that have the, I don't actually know what that's called, where the glove attaches to the finger. So I just wore these spiderweb gloves. To give that effect, for only one hand, I wore this bracelet that has a ring that goes like that. Only on one hand, because I don't have two of these bracelets. I couldn't tell what the necklace was, but it looks like a choker, and that's definitely my thing. I wore this choker DIY myself, and then I wore my knee-high combat boots. Now my goal isn't to like steal their entire look, but it's, you know, I'm trying to match the pieces as best as I can, but I'm also trying to do my own thing at the same time. I don't know. I don't really like how the shirt looked with this slip skirt. I remember it was a little long, but the shirt for some reason is really long. But yeah, it's still a cute outfit. So here it is. The next outfit is pretty simple, and I don't have a whole picture of the outfit, but again, I'm pretty sure this I can tell it's from the 2000s. It's got a Tomb Raider, there's a Tomb Raider poster. Yeah, this is the outfit. It's a very simple goth outfit, but I think it's pretty cute. So I'm gonna move over. You can see, since I made this months ago, I usually when I make a video I have all the clothes that I've worn and I put it to the side to do this video, but I had to get this all out from my dressers and my closet and stuff by looking at the picture, remembering what I wore, but I couldn't find the tank top I wore with this. But it doesn't matter, this is just a plain tank top that I wore. And then I had this long cardigan, black cardigan, with vents and stuff. Just very simple. This outfit's pretty casual. And then I wore this PVC skirt. And again, I paired it with black sheer tights, basic spike choker, a little cross, and you can't see the shoes. I just wore these shoes. I think they looked really good with the outfit. So here is this outfit. outfit is kind of hard to see in the picture. I kind of just made up a lot of this. All I can really see is this person's wearing a jacket, some little gloves, necklace, and boots. That's all I can really see. So what I did, I wore my black corset and I needed something underneath it, so I have this velvet shirt. So I layered it underneath my corset so that it wouldn't be like this. I'd have more coverage. And then I wore these black leather pants. They have these cool details. And then I thought it'd be cool to have my rain jacket with the hood. So I wore that on top of everything. These chains, this cross from an antique store. I guess I wore a little cross earring too. And then I wore my knee-high boots. They're not my combat boots, they're just plain. Kind of like Shirley Manson boots from Garbage. So that's it for this outfit. Let's see the whole thing put together. Outfit. Here it is. So for this outfit, I wore my bodysuit that has similar neckline and honestly sheer sleeves too. It's pretty perfect for this. Pretty exact. So it looks like this. But then I don't have a cool PVC skirt that goes all the way to the floor. Unfortunately, I would love to have that. It looks really cool. Best I can do is a floor length, well, it's not floor length, almost, black velvet skirt. And then for accessories, I wore this choker because I can't see their hands in the way. I can't really see what is around their neck, but I can see they have a lot of bracelets on. So I just randomly accessorized with bracelets. And then finished the look off with my secondhand demonias. Well, let's see how this outfit turned out. The next outfit, again, is giving very 90s to early 2000s goth. So here is the picture. This looks like a teenager to me. Very cool outfit. I really like it. And I decided to style it using this dress, the sleeveless dress. Unfortunately, because I don't have longer sleeves. See, I do have a dress that kind of looks like that, but it's extremely 80s, so it would mess up the whole look. So I just wore this dress. A short dress. And then just like in the picture, I have my fishnet gloves. I wore the basic spike choker again, and this one's pretty simple, so I didn't wear tights because they don't have tights. And I wore my calf length boots, and that's it for this outfit. Pretty simple, but I really like it, although I'm probably gonna have to give away this dress because it doesn't really fit me how I want, and I've had it sitting in my closet since the late 2000s, I think. My neighbor down the road gave it to me and I couldn't even fit it and I just kept it. I keep things forever. I don't know. I'll think about it. But anyway, here is this outfit. I was inspired by a few images, but I'll show them real quick, the ones I was inspired by. But then the one I settled on, even though I don't have a dress like this, is this one. And I figured I could somehow pin up my dress to look like this one, and I think I did a pretty successful job. So to recreate this look, I used this dress that I thrifted with the bell sleeves, but you see it's really long, really long. I just pinned it up and made it much shorter, and I think it looks really cute. I would love to have a dress like this, because I don't want to like permanently change this one to look like this. Maybe I can make one day. I plan to start making clothes one day. I don't know how soon I could do it. I need to get some patterns and just try it. I was looking at like vintage patterns on eBay. I need to get one day. But yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do someday. I probably, if I do make videos about it, it's going to be showing me just figuring it out and not teaching you. I already barely know what I'm doing when I do DIYs. But anyway, I used this dress. This one's really simple. Just have this crucifix. I like really simple outfits like this. I love accessorizing, like it looks great, but I don't know, something about just simple pieces and like just, I don't know. It's very 90s and that's what I like. Then again, no tights, even though I probably should have worn some black sheer tights, but I don't think I have extremely sheer, which looks kind of like maybe in this picture there's really sheer tights, but I finish off the look with these knee-high combat boots again. Let's get on to the try-on portion. Here it is. This outfit is the least like the images that I have, because I just felt like getting a little more creative with it. So here are the two images I was going off of. So like I said, this one I went way more creative with, and it doesn't look exactly like this. So we're finishing off the video with me breaking the rules of my own video. To make a top, I kind of made it look like a tube top out of this dress somehow. I don't know, I don't remember what I did. I think I actually wore it upside down. Oh, that makes sense. I was looking at the picture and trying to figure out what I had done. Yeah, that's what I must have done. It looks like a tube top now. Just wore black shorts. I think these black shorts without the safety pins. I left those on for my last video. I like wearing them like that now. And then I don't know, I just felt like adding this fishnet bolero. It cuts off here like this. At the top of that dress that I made upside down and made it look like a tube top, I had this belt like this to look like it was part of to make it look like it was part of the top. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Why not? It looks interesting. And then I have this choker because I didn't want to use my plain spike choker again, so I wore this one. And then I wore a strap around my leg. This chain belt I wore, it's getting all tangled. Anyway, I wore this chain belt and I wore it sideways so that just the chains would be toward the side. And then I wore fishnets, wore these shoes again, knee-high combat boots. So that's the last outfit. Let's see it. That's all for this video. I hope my makeup didn't look too bad. I was wearing this all day and I went out into town. Oh yeah, I forgot actually. I did go into town, and I think I'm gonna add in something else toward the end here that has nothing to do with the theme of this video. And I'm gonna show off some of the items I thrifted today, just a few pieces. So I found this nightgown cover up, and the thing is that it's pink, like light pink, but it's so cool. Look at it. It's so pretty. Here, I'll put in some little clips of me wearing them here. So yeah, I got this pajama cover up, but the thing is, I don't know, it's very light pink. It kind of looks white, but it's not really my thing to wear light pink. I didn't know if I should make it red, because I do have red dye. I'm just not sure about the ribbons, if that'll dye. So I'm worried about that. But I think ultimately I might want to dye it red, because red is more my thing. Next piece I got, again in the sleepwear section, got this little slip dress. It has this cute like square neckline, and then at the bottom it has these cute little frills. The only problem is I noticed when I tried it on, it had a little stain, and I don't know if it'll come out. I'm gonna put it in the wash with all my white stuff, and hopefully it comes out. Put some shout on it, I don't know, because it's just so cute. Yeah, it's pretty cute. I hope the stain comes out. And the last item I got, oh man, this is just so beautiful. I have a dress by Taboo. Me and my vintage dresses that I collect. Oh my, I'm obsessed with that blue in there. Look at that. Wow. Kind of gives off purple, but it's blue. It's like deep blue. That is so pretty. Mesh overlay, my favorite thing. Look at this, and it sparkles, and it's very short. Anyway, here it is. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and leave a comment which outfit was your favorite. You can let me know if you have anything you would like to see from my channel, like any themes or specific outfits, just anything, just what you would like to see. I'm really happy with how my channel is growing. I know it's very slow going, but I don't really care because I just hit 4,000 subscribers, and that's a lot, and 4 is my lucky number, so I think it's a big deal. So thank you everybody who likes my videos. I really appreciate it. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye.